Okay, so we'll see the function. A function is a block of code which only run when it is called. It is a very simple a block of code. Here it is a mentioned defined a function. Okay, so you can pass data known as a parameters. Okay, so you can define some parameters. You have to tell the parameters and you have to pass certain data into that parameters into a function. A function can returns a data as a result. Okay, so you can define any function, means any big function also you can define, but it is useless until unless you call the function. You must call the function after you define it. Otherwise, this whatever the function you define, it is waste. So that is a about your Python function. So what is a Python function? We'll write here. It's a function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. So and you can call it as many as required. So we'll see how to write. Guys, if you don't know how to use VS Code, already I told how to install the VS Code and how to configure everything. Video is there. Already I forward to you. Better to ask. And one more thing, if I have a time, means it's now almost like a 5 o'clock. If anything missing points are there as you think like even from my side, so please tell me. I will forward that video. At least I can do that one. Okay. Next is I want to ask guys, did you watch these videos which is I forwarded last class? It's on Friday. I think I forwarded some YouTube links, interview related things. This is the one. Did you watch it or not? And how do you feel? Like, do you find anything useful from it or not? Because I created so many days back. Okay, if it is useful, just definitely tell to your friends, means within the batch only, within the branch, within your batch eight only. So tell them this is the point we want it like that. So questions, anything. Okay, share it. Yeah, you have to go with the functions. Here I'm going to define a function. How to define a function? So what is def to define a function? So whatever you type here, it should become a function. So I am putting print. Okay, so we should not define these kind of functions here. Why? It is a default function, so don't touch the default in general. Okay, don't touch the default. You can put any different name, but verify in the chart. There is a list of predefined functions. So you don't use that function predefined functions for your own functions. Okay, you can use predefined functions like a print statement, pause statement, mathematics, or all these things. You can use it for your writing some code, but to define a function, don't use the predefined functions. Okay, so that's the very important. So my I'm typing, so my function. So give the just bracket and close colon. That's it. So this is the function I did. That's it. What is this pass? Actually, this part I have to tell in the last of the functions, but I'm telling here now only. For example, you want to define a function, just you want to write a rough chart of a function, like you want to write a one block of function, one second block, third block. So I will tell like a block one. I'm defining another function. So I'm doing some rough sketch. I'm not doing anything. I don't call that one, nothing is written. So just I want to create a rough function. So to do that one, just put a pass. Just for a rough question, no? So I'm not doing anything. You're not giving any input or no access, nothing, just a pass means. So in the, along with other code, along with a very big code you are written, but there is a function, but if you don't define, it will show you error. See, it is, this is a function pass, and this is the things you can see, it's throwing an error. Okay, it's throwing an error, but if I put a pass here, don't throw an error. It is just complete the task. For example, if I put a um, paint my functions, okay, and here it is paint, um, hello, something kind of stuff on, okay, just execute. See, both are executed, and I didn't put these things in a comment also, but when I said pass it, so don't touch it. So anyway, nothing is written here, just pass, don't touch it. That is a main important of pass statement in a functions. Of course, for classes, while you are defining a class also, you can do a rough sketch of class and you can give a statement is pass. So that is main thing. Okay, guys. So that is pass state. How to define a function? So def. So I am giving like a my name. This is my function. Okay. So I put a print statement. Print. Um, hello. Like, okay. So I define a function and I'm executing it. I'm executing it. Nothing, no output is here. Nothing, no output is here. Okay. So again, I'm executing. Look at new one. Okay, nothing is there. I think. Okay. Actually, I have to go to settings. It has loaded with the Python and split terminal is there. 1 second. No, 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 no. Actually, we can keep that one also in this side. Okay, that is quite easy. Yeah, 20, correct. Okay, so I'm calling this function my name, the function, that's it. I'm calling the function, so I'm running the function. Now it is showing an output, it is showing an output here. Okay, so this is how to call the function, how to define a function and how to call the function. Yeah, very good. Okay, so we'll define it again. So define a function. So for example, yes, is one function. Function name is that one. And if anybody call this function, do this particular task. Do this particular task. So this a equal to 10, b equal to 20. Okay, and print a comma b. That's it. Okay, I'm not doing anything. Just I define a function. So If you execute this function, nothing will happen. Just execute it, nothing, no output, nothing. You didn't get any output. If you see, it is executed but nothing is coming. It will come only if you call for it. Okay, just I'm calling this function. Now it's showing a comma b output. Understand, guys? So you can define a function means a block of code. Only it will works when you call the function. This is how we can able to call the function. Okay, now I'm giving what is the use of this one, what is the use of this one. So here I'm giving a b value and a print a b value, a and b. Okay? Now a and b. Okay, so you can see here it is as little modification, a and b, like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm removing a and b here. This is my block of code. Okay, I am defining variables here. Okay, up to now, and I am telling a and b values from here. So look at this, 23, 42. So 43. Okay, so this 23 is a. If you look at here, it also showing, not showing, right? A value is 23, B value is 43. It is passing that element. Oh, we are in a Zoom, right? So we can see, we can write that one. This is not only a calling a function, it is also we can pass the data into the function. Is called a parameter. To A parameter and B parameter, like this. We can pass this data into the parameters. Okay. This is how we can able to define. So we'll see that one. See, we got a output here. But why this is very small now? Change this into the settings. Terminal. This one only terminal. This is a font size, terminal integrated font size. 21 font. It's okay. Let's try. Now it is at least. Okay, see here it is. Now output. A and B are 23 and 24. I didn't mention 23, 24 in this function. I When I call the function, I mentioned here only. This is 23 and 24. See here it is. CTS 78, 52. Okay, when you see here, it is automatically it is showing A comma B automatically. Okay, see, I'm running. Now you'll get a two statements. But I've written a function only once. But I call it for two times and I pass the data two times. And now I'm getting two statements. Understand? Look at here. First, when I call this one, 23 went to A, 43 went to B, and this statement is 23 and 43 are like this. So that is my first print statement. Next, 78 passes to A, 52 passes to B, and I got a 78 and 52 as my second statement. See, I've written function only once, but I given I call this function two times. like that. N number of times you can call the function by defining only once. Only once. Next, when you define a function, so when you are giving a values, for example, 66, but I didn't mention a b value. I didn't mention a b value. So what will happen? So 2343, okay. 7852, okay. But it is showing in error. What is showing? It is type error, missing one required positional argument b. Okay. So I didn't mention the b value. I didn't mention the b value. So I'm mentioning the b value. So 55. Now the third one is also came up. If in case I mention like this, b is 66 and a is equal to 55, what will happen if I interchange the values? Can I interchange or not? See, it is a 55, b 66 in the output. Look at the output because I interchange this value here. Understand? Next, we seen an input like I given a value, but I didn't given a b value here, right, earlier. Okay, but I'm going to give extra values. So 22, 33, 44. Actually, only two variables, only two parameters, a and b. But I given a three. So what will happen? So what happened? Take two positional argument, but three are given. So when I given a one, it is telling you are only one given, one more you have to give. Okay. But when I given a three, it is only two values, but you are given a three, then it is wrong. So like that, we can able to understand. So like this is also we done. Okay. These two are errors, so compulsory. Yeah, very good. That's a very good question. CTS only this one. So I'm making these are comments. What will happen? So here it is. Two missing arguments A and B for this one. Okay. So if you are giving only this, also it will show an error. Okay. So you can write like missing A and B, missing B, and extra. Okay. Very good. Like that. This is the interchanging values. Instead of instead of taking first one as a, I changed to A to B like that. Okay. Mm, so I will copying it, pasting in your here. Okay. Of course, I earlier function different, right? So def whatever some I forget my name. So print. Hello, Latif. Okay, and how to call the function? So by my name. Okay. So here same thing, same example like this. We'll try. Okay, we'll see that one. Competitive programming terminal or a compiler will be different. I don't know competitive programming terminal. Maybe terminal means you are telling different way, but compiler is different. Compiler is different. It compiles your code whether your syntax is right or not. Yeah, here is a one important question. In generally in anything related to the programming, so any programming, so it's the few are very important. So compiler, what is a compiler? Compiler verifies syntax. So what is a compiler? verify syntax. If the syntax is correct or wrong. So if I given a syntax wrongly, then it is showing a error like that. Okay. So for example, I given a print. It is showing something. See, it is a printer. Now it is correct. Okay. So like that. So whenever you given a syntax, if syntax is wrong, then automatically it throws an error. It is a Python 3. For Python 3, this is wrong. So compulsory, you have to put it your text or whatever the data into parenthesis in this one. Like this is syntax error. If you remove this one, a syntax error. So that is where compiler. Interpreter. Spelling for interpreter. So what happened? Interprets. Okay, interpretation. What is interpreter? I think I am wrong. So interpreter. Convert. Okay. Convert a language into other, like a translator. Okay. Usually high level language. Converts source code into machine understandable language. It converts language into machine understanding language. You can try with the spellings. Okay. So high level language to low level language. It first actually whatever we type like this is a high level language. This is a high level language. What we are typing, that is a high level language, and it converts into ASCII language. ASCII to machine understanding means that is binary system like that. So it converts all this data into ASCII values. So that is a interpreter. Any other words are there? Compiler, interpreter. Processing is common, normal. Execution, all these are direct executions. Long ways, package differences, later so many big questions are there. Okay, guys, that is a compiler. So I'm going to write another function here. Define again my name. Okay, so here it is. I'm defining parameter. Very simple. I am writing so hello comma where. Okay, so here also same thing. I'm just my name. I put a name here. It is Prabhath is there. It is it is showing error. Why? Because of so I'm executing only one statement. So we'll see. So hello Prabhath. Hello Prabhath. You will get it. Okay. So I will call this function again. My name. Mm, Pooja also there here. Pooja. So like this. Okay. So a single function, I call it two times. Okay. Here I want to add some more things like I put a area. Okay. So compulsory. Here it is. Hello. From area. So I have to define two variables, two things, right? So I am putting here Prabhath from Hyderabad, Pooja from Pune. So currently, like this. See here it is. I got a statement. This is we understand, but I want to do one more. So for example, mm, for example, anybody from Chennai kind of stuff, Chennai, Bangalore. See, I didn't give in a second one. So Hyderabad, Pune here for first, second, I given a both the parameters. Okay. For third one, I didn't given any parameters. So look at what output we will get it. But automatically, I got it. So how? Because it's a mentioned by default. If any parameter not mentioned for an area, so take it as Chennai. That's it. Okay. This is a mention that one. Understand this one, guys? I didn't mention any second one. Okay, in name I put it, but area I didn't put it. But I given for one two, but third one I didn't given. So but automatically taken a Chennai. How? Because of I given mentioned a default one. If this part not mentioned, no problem, take it from here. So that is a another type of function. What are the leftover functions? We please check it. Calling a function argument, so this is we are completed. Number, same thing only. You got some error, so one passing argument lender. This is like a indexing type. This is an indexing type, you can try. This is the keywords type, means order wise already I told one example order, that is enough. Not. So this is the default I told. Okay, so you can define a functions with a if statement, for statement, and a while statement kind of stuff also. So you can, if you want to see this example also, I will tell. Okay. So I will cut out this part. Okay, so this is a very big one. So I will cut out this part. Okay, what I will do, I'll define a list of names. Okay, name list. So what is this list? So I put it here. It is easy names. First we will take easy names. Pooja. Tell me like some names. Suman, Anup, Venkat, then Nikhil is also there. Nikhil. Okay. So these are the names. You see this one. Okay, this is the name list. You are mentioned here. So don't worry. So this is my function. So I'm calling name. Okay. So this is just a name. Anything is a name. Okay. So for name in, sorry, for something x in name colon print below name. Okay. So here it is. We defined a function and I prepared a list. Okay. And I'm calling the function. I'm calling the function. Yeah, like my name. That is a function name and a name list. I'm loading one by one. So like this name list like this. Okay. Um, something mistake is happened. So instead of iterating, so it is doing some other business. It has to show one by one, but something is went wrong. Name. It has to load one by one, right? It is iterator. Okay, okay. Sorry. Now it you can see. See one by one. It's a mistake here. Instead of X, I put a name directly. So print name. So it is printing directly five times. Okay. So it is hello Pooja, Suman, Anup, Venkat, Nikhil, like that. It is printing. So this is out define a function with some conditions. Compulsory, guys. It's I'm not talking about interview. So guys, always interviews are one important thing, of course. Okay, but important the other thing is learning. It is disconnecting.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, if someone is telling something, it is disconnected again. Huh?
Yes, sir.
It's always giving headache. So what I'm trying to say is interviews all everything is correct. Okay, so that is also very important, but important thing is also learning knowledge. Once you are get inside, you have to pick up the field and you have to do keep doing. You'll be in the such a position, so then you need to worry about if something got changed in the IT industry or something has happened. No problem, you can go ahead to the next levels. You have to go keep on go to next levels only. No, never think like that. I will be stable for 5 years here and I will learn a very good knowledge on it. Next, I will go next. It is not at all good. Okay, so this is simply I'm telling. Okay guys, this is about some function. Of course, return kind of stuff is also there. Return statements, past statement already I told. This recursion is a try recursion, that is you people maybe know, so CSC people. Okay, so only return function I will write. Okay, this is already copied here. Okay, the last part of function is return function. Define my function. So I'm not putting anything, just I'm giving nothing, just return. That's it. So five, as I have written like that only there, so it's a return function. That's it. But x is showing like this, right? So x is not mentioned anywhere. That's why I have to mention this. Next, it's completed writing a function. Now we have to call the function. My function is like a three. What will happen? Do this thing and it will return the output. So why it is not giving output? So you have to give the print statement. You call the function, but you didn't tell what to do with this function. Okay. So you call the function, but you didn't tell what to do with this function. So see, output is 15. Same thing you give. Now 8. So you get a not. Okay. How many times you call it? You can call it and you can print the statement according to it. I'm giving a print function here, right? So I'm giving a print function. So um, so first we will copy this one. Here it is define. Same thing. My function x value return. What I'm going to do is instead of x, I will put x and y. Okay. Print x plus y x plus y equal to x plus y. Okay. Now, so I'm giving two values. I will get a x plus y in a return statement. So I no need to give a print statement here. So to print it, because in a return I mentioned it. 23 comma 45. So something. See, it is 79. I got an output. See my function. So 12 comma 77, like this you will get it. Okay, so depends upon how you write it, you will get it. So this is the one of the statement. So return means, so you do whatever you say here and you try to give in a output, and you have to call that output also. That's the simplest thing. Okay, so this is about your functions. And someone asked me about lambda, so then we'll go to the lambda. Okay, then we'll see the classes. Okay, how to define a class. That's only thing. Okay, I'm not going with the what is oops and all. So you must study about a oops. There is lot of things are there. Okay, lot of things also there. So we'll see if possible. What is lambda function? So we'll see the lambda function also. Then it will be completed. The function, the word will be completed. Okay, lambda is a function is a small anonymous function. Lambda function take any number of arguments but can only have a one expression. So you can define one expression only. In a regular functions, you can do the whatever the function you want to define it. Okay, but here it is you do only one expression only. You can able to it. So lambda argument and expression. Just you have to tell lambda and you given a value. Okay, so then it like this. So whenever you fast 5, so it will take 5 is a plus 10 15, you will get it. So if you want to see, then we'll see. Okay, so here it is x is equal to lambda a is a variable, a plus 10 is a function you are defining it. So then you do nothing, right? So usually just you can just execute it. You won't get any kind of output until unless you call for it. So print x. I'm giving a value here, so like a 12, like 22. So 10 plus a 22. Okay, so this is it. Is it enough, or I will go the next level? I can take more, like a b. So I want to add a b values here. I want to add a b values here. So I'm giving 12 comma 34. So like this, I got a expression. So two variables, but single expression I'm getting here. Okay. Okay. Explain once again. See here it is. Uh, s- Lambda is a default function. Okay. If here just for example, I am explaining what I've written here. So x is actually a variable, and it is defined as two parameters a and b, and I told what to do. Okay, I told what to do. Okay, so either a plus b or a into b, or maybe print a comma b, whatever the thing expression I will do, I will tell here. Okay, now um you can create a average some anything, you can write a function anything. Okay, now when I call this function x 12 comma 34, it means what happens, it passes the parameters. So x a b. Okay, so then a is equal to 12, b is equal to 34, a plus b is a 46, a plus b is a 46, and return to this, and we got a 46 output. Okay, so that's it. If you want, you can do like this: y equal to lambda c comma d. You can use c plus d. It depends upon your how you write a program, right? So print y, two parameters again, um, like 45 comma 11. Same thing will happen. I didn't change anything, just I put another one and other things. See, like this. Or of course, you can, how many times you want it. There's many times you can able to call the function again and again. X I am calling again, like this. Okay, so simply first you have to mention the parameters you require and what to do with it. So you have to mention the second one. So 5 a into b is given a b values, a plus b plus c is giving a plus b plus c, like this. Why we use a lambda function? Power of lambda is better shown when you use them as an anonymous function inside other functions. Okay, so instead of writing like this, you can write in a single line. Do you say you have a function defined, take one argument, and the argument will be multiplied unknown numbers, like this it is. Okay, here it is, see, is a lambda written inside a function also. So what is the meaning of this one? N value, and this is the a value, like this. Oh, doubler, tripler. So my function 2 means this is the n value. So my doubler 11. So it is a value. It is a value. So if you want to see that printing kind of stuff, then you see like this. So define some my function n value. Okay, return. What is return? So do what are we say, and we will come back, right? Return. A is a parameter colon a into n. So like this. Okay, is written like this. So my double equal to my function. So calling that function. What are the number I said? It is equal to n. Okay, next print statement, because it is not given a print statement there in a function. So print mm, by doubler, okay, and passes the a value. If you look at that one, a is also showing that. So I'm giving 22. So what happened? N into 2 double n is a 2 and a is 22. So 2 into 22 44, like this you'll get a result. Okay, triple r is also there. Triple r is 3 and all, like, and it's not about that one. So it's a function, and they use the parameters and make another function inside. Okay, like this also you can able to write, use the lambda function anyway. It's actually lambda for a simple functions, simple default function purpose. No need to write a very big function for that one. Doubler, tripler. Okay, this is about a lambda. So very simply say a small anonymous function can take any number of argument but only single expression. This is the expression. It can take a value, b value, c value, like that, but it will do only one outcome is there. To do that one, simply we can use that. Okay, so this is about your functions and the lambda functions. Next thing we'll see how to define a class. What is class? How to define a class? Okay, how to call the function, and what is this integers and all. We will see that. Guys, if you like, you can go with the dates. Um, try and expect, accept, PIP, like that. File handling, that is also good. Up to now, it is